Hello and welcome to another episode of Techfanaticofficial, your honest guide to the Cryptoverse. Today I'm going to talk about a CryptoGPT project. CryptoGPT is probably a really super hype project in this month, which is March 2023. Its concept of using the ZK layer 2 blockchain rollups and data AI engine as well as NFT. So it's an ecosystem for AI. And basically it's on the layer 2 blockchain. It lets you do own monetization of your AI data, turn every task that you do into a source of income. So as you know, at the moment, AI industry is a huge $1 trillion industry for data and the market. And their app is one of the fastest growing apps that's going to be building on a 2 million plus user base. If you check last year, ChatGPT was the fastest growing app in the history. I think they had a huge number of users, in few million in 5 days. And it was to create AI, in different use cases. Now, CryptoGPT is going to be the most used blockchain before even the mainnet is getting launched. So they're going to have 30 apps connected to them, as well as 2 million users for the application itself. So it's going to be basically the first sustainable to earn project in the history, because last year we had move to earn projects, and move to earn startups had projects like Stepan, and they had 5 million plus users, which was really good, but it wasn't a sustainable model. And you need to fight back the inflation model that projects have. And CryptoGPT is trying to aim at mass adoption. And contrary to other AI projects, they are going to have an untapped opportunity because of the Web3 narrative that they have in the marketing. And also you can see they have been compared to other layer 2 like Polygon, Optimism, Arbitrum, and what the technology that's going to be used. So CryptoGPT has the anonymity, it's cheap, scalable, uses ZK rollups, is going to have 150,000 daily app users, and it's only $15 million. And it's going to have revenue from $1 trillion market of data and AI. So that's the huge potential for the project. And because it's going to be the layer 2 project, is going to be really big. And the benefits that the project has compared to other ones, benefits in terms of AI, it has automation, you can have revenue from advertising, and it's faster. When you have the blockchain component added to it, it's got the privacy factor, the trilemma of privacy, securing the transaction, having speed and scalability, and encryption and anonymity. So these are the factors that they have. And before jumping to the roadmap and the next section, pretty much what I've covered is also on their website on how it's being used. So it's a revolution for many users, how you can monetize your data, use app in, for example, fitness, in dating, gaming, education, capturing the data, owning the data, and selling from it. And then having apps with 2 million plus users, So pretty much giving the information about how it works and the software development kit. And also the business and economy, basically, that how it works. So it's going through here, and it has also 2 languages, so it's pretty cool for people who are bilingual. They have the data and economic model comparison to Axie Infinity for GameFi or Play to Earn, Move to Earn, and now AI to Earn. So they're comparing the model here. They're using the ZK layer 2 narrative and the users that they're gonna have, and the business model that they have. So it's combining the most trendiest narratives right now, AI, layer 2, ZK especially, and also monetization of data. So it's combining everything for you if you're planning to have an all-in-one sort of project, and it's gonna be in Ethereum layer 2. So in terms of economy, they're going to have a global data marketplace. You can have it for all sort of things like logistics, manufacturing, construction, and biotech. And they are also going to have a lot of income for the ecosystem. Before joining to the economy and ecosystem income, I would be interested to now talk about the tokenomics. Going back to the DAO Maker website, usually they're very well covered. The revenue stream for the project is going to be using the data. So giants like Meta, Amazon, and Google are using the data to flow and have a revenue. And that's how CryptoGPT is going to also have it as a source of income. And they have the GPT core, which is set of applications that they have. They have the Crypto GPT SDK for people who want to use a software development kit, and they're going to have the launcher as well. So they can immediately have the data capture and start the AI to earn journey. So they use a data capture journey, data encryption, processing, data packaging, and marketplace. Now, going back to the token and token utility. So the ecosystem is going to have income from gas fees, from core apps income, from the data market revenue, from data capsule NFT sale, and the cash flow to the GPT token. So that's for the ecosystem. For the token itself, the utility is the buybacks. It's going to be used for burning. It's going to be staking yield, and also investment into different ventures for the project. So you're going to have a share in those ventures. The value of having the token in ecosystem is you can have a discount with the token on the ecosystem products. You can have validation, act as a validator in the network. You will get immediate liquidity for data mining and also being part of the buying for this. So these are examples of really huge value that you can have. And if you are interested in more information, you can go all the way and get more information on the data and economy. So the income they can have from, as I mentioned, from NFT and other things. So everything I mentioned is pretty much covered there. Now, let's jump into the tokenomics and token metrics for the project. The project is going to have a total of number of tokens. Will be circulations, 3 billion number of tokens will be at the total. So if you look at the graph, 3 billion tokens, and out of the 3 billion tokens, 25% will be for the data mining, 20% is the public raise that's happening now, 20% liquidity, staking, market making. Team will have 16% of the total, 10% will be for development of the reserve, 6% for partners and advisors, and 3% for marketing. So public round is going to raise $3 million at a price of 0.005, so half a cent. And they have a lockup of 10% at token generation event, 90 days cliff, and then around 5% per month for another 21 month, pretty much. So a 24-month sort of standard vesting for the project. There's no VC round. There's only one round, and that's the public round that's being raised. And that's the majority of the unlock, including liquidity. So that's pretty much what they have. And here you can see the token ticker is GPT. It's going to be on Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum. Valuation is $15 million. $3 million raised hard cap. Initially, they're going to have a token circulation of 60 million out of the 3 billion total supply. So initial market cap, excluding liquidity, is going to be 300,000. And then they're going to add a lot of liquidity as well, obviously. So, which always, if you want to check the liquidity component, you can come to this page on DAO Maker and see the circulation. So as you can see, they're going to have pretty much double the public amount as liquidity. So around 900K, including liquidity, but without liquidity is 300,000. Now, we've already talked about the use case of the token, and you can come to economy and see how it works, basically. Next part that I will be interested to cover is going to be the roadmap. So for the roadmap, Q1, which is now, they're going to have the capsule NFT launch. They're going to have first app to be integrated into testnet. They're going to have the app launcher release with app to be using for ZK rollups with 1 million plus users. They're going to have the closed mainnet. They're going to have in Q2 apps to be built on ZK rollups. They're going to have the VPN data for partnership. They're going to have in Q3 the all data marketplace release, and the app's going to be committed to build in the ZK rollup layer 2. And in Q4, they're going to have ZK Rollup Layer 2 beta mainnet release. So that's a quick summary also of the roadmap for the project. Now, team and partners, they have for this one, actually, I like what WePad has. So they have CEO, and she has a LinkedIn you can check. She has been ex-marketing lead for Alibaba Group, built over 100 brands, expertise in China, Japan, North America. Dehan is ex-head of Ripple and GitHub. So Dehan is leading multiple team development, and he's the head of technology. So that's where the idea of ZK Rollup came from. They have people who are well regarded in multi-billion-dollar companies at App Ecosystem Lead. They have founder of Machine Learning Association as their AI lead. They've got a marketing that worked with projects in different countries for DAO Maker, and they've got the AI lead for UK, Government Ministry Advisor on AI, leader in quantum computing. So they've got a very well-packed team within the project. Now, in terms of, so these are the team members, and they have a really well-packed team. And they have a partnership of DAO Maker and WePad, so they have really huge partnerships as well. In terms of marketing and social media strategy, they already covered the detail here, but marketing, basically, they're going to have app onboarding, and new users join. They're going to do the AI to N model, because at the moment there's the AI hype, and they're going to have a lot of businesses in different industries to join, like healthcare, insurance, finance, and advertising. They've onboarded huge amount of KOLs across the globe, even like a lot of the Chinese community, and they have a very, very active 71,000 members right now on Telegram and 10% online. That's pretty huge. And they've got 208,000 followers right now on Twitter. And you can see that they have huge engagement. Each post has 200 plus K engagement by people. So that is a pretty huge support that they have. If you can compare to other projects, you see what I mean. And remember, we are now in a bear market. We are not in a bull market. So these numbers are unheard of. In terms of listing and launch, they're going to announce a very, very, very large centralized exchange partner. They haven't named it, but a project at this scale and partnering with DAO Maker, I think they're going to have, like, I don't know, KuCoin or OKX or those sorts. I don't know exactly which one, but I think these are very likely candidates to be on listing. Now, in terms of IDO, they did private SHO and public SHO on DAO Maker, and majority of the raise for the token happened within the DAO Maker platform, actually. So as you can see in DAO Maker, they had 3 rounds. They raised $500,000 in DAO tokens, $500,000 in the private SHO, and they're going to have a $500,000 raise in their public SHO. So basically 3 rounds of income. So that's majority of the raise that they had. They also had an IDO on WePad. So WePad Launchpad had the IDO, and they raised $150,000 yesterday. And the $150,000 that they raised, in 2 minutes, they sold out the tokens, which is really, really insane. So that's how they have been going. And obviously they have a lot of KOLs that have been onboarded. So that's a summary of the investment that occurred for the project. So I think this project is definitely, without a doubt, the most hyped AI project in this month, and probably going to be even in the year. There was AI pad, but I think this one has much more potential. And this has more fundamentals and long-term. Again, there are going to be a lot of more AI projects coming, and I'm going to cover them. But this was really a big one, so I wanted to make sure you're covering it in this video. I know a lot of people probably missed the IDO and looking forward to the listing. Just make sure if you are purchasing it after listing, you buy it after 1 day. That's a little bit, heated off, and then I'm sure after a few days it's gonna take off again, because this is a sort of project that's gonna keep growing, especially on the first few months. So I'm very bullish on the project, and really nice narrative, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please please subscribe and comment. The more you engage, the better I can be covering videos for you, and also I can ask questions from the project for you. So again, I hope you're enjoying this video, and I see you next time. Thank you.